listen to that all night long. Daddy dear, listen here, Mama's feeling blue. I don't see much of you, and that will never do. Once a week, Mama's cheek needs a kiss or two. I'm not showing you the door, but I must lay down the law. You've got to see Mama every night. Too sophisticated or you can't see Mama at all. You've gotta kiss your baby, treat her right, or she will not be at home when you call. If you want my company, you can't miss me. I'm getting up now. 50-50, baby. I'm gonna walk now. You gotta see your mama. Yeah. Boy, you can't see Mama at all. What do? Oh, recitation. Monday night I sat alone. Tuesday night you didn't phone. Wednesday night you didn't call. And on Thursday night, the same old stall. Friday night you dodged my path. Saturday night you took your bath. I hate that line. Sunday night! Oh, I just had one of those things. It's true. Women do. Women definitely do. Thank you, Doc. You called on me, but you brought 3 girls. See, I could have gone my whole life and never known that. You brought 3 girls for company. Which sounds like a very unsavory group to me. You got to see your mama. She's moving now. Every night. Oh, you cannot see your mama at all. You've got to kiss your baby. Treat her right. Ah, I'm too good for this room. I don't want the kind of man who lives on the installment plan. You gotta see your mama every night. Big finish, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm hurting myself. Friday, Saturday. It's a full week. Oh, you can't see. You can't see mama. You want to try that again? Oh, you can't see. You can't see mama.
Yes. Dorothy Loudon. Get out of here. Quit milking that. Quit milking the house and get over here. Sit down. Take it off. Take it off.
Oh, it's over. Thank you very much. Thank you, Doc.
I know.
That was fun. I don't get out much.
You can't kid me. You used to strip somewhere.
No. Only in those moments when I have those things, you know.
We'll be right back. Gallagher, Jennifer O'Neill.
This lady's credits include some of the greatest Broadway hits of all time. musical, Sweeney Todd. She starred in Ballroom. And, of course, her Tony Award-winning performance on Broadway as Miss Hannigan in the musical hit Annie. Currently, she is starring here in Los Angeles as the zany has-been actress playing a Cockney maid in a very funny play called Noises Off, and it's down at the Amundsen Theater here in Los Angeles, and it is standing room. I think she'll inform us. I think it is the biggest hit that has ever played the Amundsen Theater, which is an enormous theater downtown. I want to see a clip first before she comes out here with Dorothy Loudon from that play. Noises Off. Here's the clip. Watch.
I thought I heard voices.
Voices? There's no voices in here, love.
Oh, I must have imagined it. Oh, my God! I beg your pardon? Oh, my God! Why, what is it? Oh, my God!
The study door is open.
She is a funny and a great performer. Dorothy Loudon. What are they selling, 90s backstage? Everybody wore their jammies here.
I'm confused with static clang. I don't know what to do. Everything stuck to me. I've been back there trying to get the collar to stand up.
Oh, it doesn't
No,
look
it doesn't.
nice.
I watched Jacqueline Bisset. She is so beautiful and talented, and she left. She couldn't stand it, right?
She said, I cannot sit next to a blonde temptress.
A temptress.
Yeah, a temptress.
I never saw that clip before. That's fun.
That is fun, but it looks like a cavernous place. Is that from the Amundsen here?
Yeah, well, it's like Yankee Stadium. It's very, very large, but it's a terrific theater.
And is it the biggest hit play that has...
It's the biggest hit they've ever had. That's what they tell me. You really can't, well, I guess I shouldn't say you can't get tickets, because I think you can, but it's in another town. You know, it's a tremendous hit, and it's thrilling for us, because it's the original cast, and we came 3,000 miles to do it.
I know.
And when you come 3,000 miles and fail, it's not much fun, but when you come 3,000 miles and you're a tremendous success, well, you came 3,000 miles, and look at you.
Yeah, I'm in the ocean.
Oh, you're
But, Dorothy, that show is...
it's very physical.
Yeah, physical. Yeah.
We've all broken everything. I mean, I worked...
What's missing?
Well, everything. I'm all...
Not everything,
yes,
not from where I'm sitting.
Pretty much everything. I'm wearing long sleeves and long things forever because I'm so bruised. I worked 6 weeks with a broken hand. I had it in the cast.
And who's doing all this? Music? I mean, critics?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh.
No, you can imagine what
players.
the injuries would be if the reviews were bad. I mean, there'd be a couple of these, you know. No, this is all with good notices.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a desire to please. I don't know. But it's very hard. The only rewards that you get are the sound of the laughter from the audience. It's 3,000 people.
But that must go on indefinitely.
It's the longest continual, I think many of the critics have said, the longest continual laughter that they've ever heard in the theater. It's certainly the longest. You kind of want to stop and listen, you know?
Yeah. Well, you have to, don't you? I mean, you can't go on.
No, you don't pay any attention. Because if you really listen, that's when you get injured. I mean, if you stop and somebody goes, wow, and you've lost a finger. It's just something that you really ought to see. And I'll tell you something, if you can't see it, buy the play, because it's the most brilliantly written. It's a good old-fashioned farce. And they don't have those anymore.
No.
It's very
Farce
Helza
is so
Poplin and
funny,
Marx
yeah.
Brothers. And farce is wonderful. And it's fun to do. It's very hard, and people come back and say, aren't you having the time of your life? And you know, you're not.
Well, this be an example of farce. In other words, if in a normal play, if you had to open a door and go through, you'd open the door and you'd walk in the room. Yeah. In farce, they come in, they open the door like this, see the people, and go back.
That's farce.
Is that farce?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I just wanted the audience to know what farce was.
No, you want a job?
Opening
I do
doors,
that 5
right?
times every day. Yeah, that's
It's
about
not
it.
burlesque.
No,
No?
it's just a slapstick kind of approach.
English.
It's just bigger than life, I think. Well, we've had farce over here. Laurel and Hardy used to do it. You had it in the silent films, the Keystone Cops, things like that. But I don't think you really had. Maybe you've had. I don't know.
I really appreciate your success.
Oh, I appreciate my success.
No, I really do. Because
I appreciate your success.
I-
We're old.
Oh, I know, and I saw you probably from the beginning.
Yeah, very. Well, I was
I'm talking about, you know, the
I know what you mean.
Blue Angel and the Village
You used to
Vanguard.
come in the Blue Angel
Not
and
the Village Vanguard.
No,
Bonsoir.
the Ruban Blue.
Was it
The
Bonsoir?
Ruban Blue. No, I never worked at Bonsoir. I had it in my contract.
The Ruban
I couldn't-
Bleu.
The Ruban.
Ruban Bleu.
That's where I met my husband, Norman.
Norman,
Carson.
and well, I worked with
Yes,
him.
I know
Norman.
you did.
Oh,
I know you
he
did.
was such a
Yes, he was a darling man.
great fella, and a great pianist, and had a
Yes.
wonderful. We did a
I
show
miss him.
together.
He died. I don't want you to think we're divorced.
No,
or
no,
something.
that was a loss.
It was a big loss.
Well, wait a minute, I have to think over that statement.
Well, it was sweet, actually.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
miss him tremendously, and
I'm sure.
especially when I do things like this.
But do you reflect back on those crazy days?
Oh my God! Well, you know, I mean,
Tell the
not
audience
many people can look back and remember having worked at Frank Vaccarelli's Crystal Lounge in Troy, New York.
How did I miss that one?
Oh, yes?
Somebody was there. Oh,
Well,
Frank's
you remember
here.
me? I was the one that was whirling around on top of the bar. I was playing the piano and singing. You know, you make contact with somebody and you're whirling around and you look down and they've gone, and it's just that you've whirled around a couple of more.
But she's kidding, and these
I'm
were
not kidding.
rooms in, no, the serious
I
rooms,
never
like
kid.
New York, Ruban Bleu.
Oh, well, that
and-
was a very Tony room. That was very.
But Blue
very-
Angel. But I mean, I would go in there and sit as an audience. It seated 150 people, a
Yeah.
little stage. And there were Mike and Elaine.
Mike and Elaine.
And Harry Belafonte.
Yes.
And
Johnny Mathis.
and Alice
Diller.
Ghostley and Phyllis Diller. And all these people just passed through.
Jonathan Winters.
All they had was a piano player and maybe a bass player. Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, it was terrific.
Yeah.
It was really, and it's great training, you know, for
But
the
not,
theater.
yeah. But
you
not
keep
everybody
moving.
graduated and came out of that and went into the big Broadway musical, but a lot did.
No, but you see, a lot didn't want to. I mean, that's the only thing I ever really wanted to do. I only wanted to get into the theater, and I worked in clubs to make money so I could, you know, keep trying to get into the theater. And the trouble was I kept getting better at it. You know, you either get better or you get out.
Yeah.
And it was like catch-22. I got really kind of good. And and George Burns took me to Las Vegas, and I said,
remember.
please don't take me to Las Vegas. I want to be legitimate. I worked with all these terrific people. I worked with George and Ray Bolger and
Yeah.
George Goebel, and I just worked with Fabian Milton Berle.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a wonderful thing, but it's something that you can do when you're young because you know you're never going to have to do it again. And now I'm in the theater. I love the theater more than...
You are.
I am the theater.
And if I take a commercial break, we'll come back, and she'll give you a little suckeroni song
Yes,
like
you
you've
might.
never heard.